I am having fun today, this week, to be doing all of these great things. What a good stream! What a good stream! What a good themed stream! Day 158. Good morning, 9:35 a.m. I am a role model for productivity, and this is what these daily blogs actually should be all about. On day 150, just film myself, be accountable, be positive, be self-believing, and be that person, right? That's what the daily recording is helping me for. And I am having that in my mind as my intention. Oh, sure. Now we got to go, and we are practicing our video sales letter. It is easy. I love to practice. I love to be spending my days practicing and doing the right things. Sleeping in for 2 hours this morning. I went back to bed. I have to say I got up around 8. Unbelievable. Way late. Way late. That's not a super success. Anyways. But it's been a good weekend. We have made a lot of progress. And we have kept the habits going. And now it's Monday and we feel refreshed, relaxed, and super pumped and motivated to start this new week, 9:35 a.m. We've done so much already, all of the videos. And drinking a little bit of the kava powder in order to get the week started. Let's go. Ugly indeed, but in changing my state and chasing my dreams, we learn how to change state and how to chase dreams. And these are the fans that are following me, being a role model with good behavior, good manners. That's what it's all about. Not picking my nose. And not farting on stream, obviously. And many things more. Putting a good shirt, a good suit, and a stylish hood, which is German for hat. Alrighty, let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. Community, we're celebrating the progress. Yeah, we are celebrating the progress every day. And this week is going to be the first week where we're going to attempt to go to sport 5 times a week, 5 times every night, starting with today. And just remain in balance and just working hard towards that, hitting my numbers every day, hitting the gym every day, and just keep it going continuously and consistently, right? Let's just keep moving through the weeks. We're doing it so good. I am effortlessly picking up who needs my service. My brain and nervous system are an antenna to attract people who need my help and whom I can help. Alright, let's open the daily doc. All of the videos are uploaded already. And we are about to practice VSL. I have so much fun. I am myself and I have so much fun. I love it, man. I love this life. To be a streamer and content producer. Mr. Producer. Content producer. 8:30. Content producer. We attended our first call. Evening masterclass is happening in an hour. 10 hours. What time is the FBM call? Let me just get good at having calls and talking about it, man. It's fine, it's Monday. meeting, you gotta know when it is. Easter, it's 1 hour ahead. Okay, so it's 1 forward. 1:30 p.m. Good. So Victor's earlier. Good. Easy. Put it in my calendar. Booking calls. I'm just booking calls into my calendar. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. I did have 2 calls last week. There were no shows. Yeah. Living the life that I want to live. Yahoo, yahoo. The good life that I want to live. Inviting everybody into my community. Let's take a look on LinkedIn. On Instagram, I mean. Communication. Yes, I'm positively texting. This is the first outreach. Having all of my friends come here to my calls. It is the 25th. Yahoo! 12 days. Fucking hell, I'm not really doing outreach. It's like, what? $10.28. Connections. Comments. I'm hitting my numbers and I'm making the VSL. Some of them have gotten back and forth with me. Yes, I am getting responses. Okay, I've gotten some DMs on Instagram already. I know that I can do this. I got 90 members. All I gotta do is like take the daily actions every day, commit myself, become better at being accountable myself to those numbers, which I do and I am, and you can see my numbers. Let's talk about that. Let me show you my numbers. My YouTube, my LinkedIn, my community, and my VSL, and you just give me like a little few pointers on what to do next in regards to texting. I've put that hat on today in order to not take myself so serious and to just have fun in the process, to not putting so much pressure onto myself. If you at all at some point have like another, 2-3 minutes throughout the day, I would love for you to roast my LinkedIn and my YouTube channel. And potentially, if that's part of that coaching, if that can be done, even like my VSL, what I'm gonna do today is launch the fourth and final version. It's the fourth iteration of the VSL. And then I'm just going to do one more iteration each week, just making that a habit. Next week we're going to be incorporating some stats into the VSL, because I've worked my AI capabilities and made stats, and I can even make visualizations for these stats if needed, and run people through, really show my skills. Because I have presentation skills, I have a lot of graphic design skills, and I also have okayish video editing skills. So I can, if I just drain some good amount of hours into this thing, I can make this great. But it's I can't let it sit for just 4 weeks. So I have people on Instagram I can reach out to in text. Exactly. If you just do the outreach and you really do it, and just keep doing it, and you really keep working on the right things, success is so possible. Not having my FBM call. Oh ho, oh ho, ho. Oh ho, yaha, and just being flowing, yaho. Every day, learning to get better on camera, because this is part of the vision of being a content creator, utilizing everything that I wrote, that I have written, to post. Yeah, we're just having fun, writing a post for each other. This is what we can do to make it more fun and easy. Austin and I. Yeah? It's easy, it's so fun and easy. We're writing a post for each other. And I have now like a network. Like, do the real numbers. Probably drink water and kidney tea. That makes me go to much more often, but it's good because I'm cleansing. Yahoo! Because I'm cleansing. Yahoo! Cleansing. Yahoo! Mr. Ryan Schrob. Mr. Ryan. Giving it my best effort to make the VSL. To make the VSL, can you guys? Of course, you can see it. 2 iterations, easy and effortless. Let's go. Easy and effortless, let's go. Nice. Nice. So nice. I'm using my time so nicely. It is so easy. Oh, Yahweh. Being a real streamer, a real content creator, somebody who likes to talk, who likes to practice in front of the camera. Each and every day, 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 Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahim. Hey, Yahweh, Yahim, Yahweh. Using the resources well. Probably 100 good leads of business owners. Self-Optimization Nation. Welcome to Self-Optimization Nation 958. I'm winning this game. It is easy. I don't need to choose so much. I can just let the coca seep in while I talk. I do not need to be so stressed that it's all okay and easy. I'm having so many contacts. Alright, and after all the whole process, just spending the hours like visualizing, writing out the process, just posting about it, just getting it, getting it rolling, and just staying on momentum of just posting, preparing, right? Everything that I have learned so far, everything that we can do here with napkin, with the charts and all of that. Charts that we can bring in Canva, with charts, exactly, with charts of these numbers that we've made, right? And that is adding to your bottom line. That's what I'm gonna speak with Victor about, okay? We're gonna set up the document right now, and then we practice it one time, that's fine, okay? And then we go get breakfast and just flowing forward, just spending the hours, spending the hours, yah-ho, yah-hey, yah-hey. Spending the hours doing what we need to do, oh yeah, oh yeah. Coaching calls, yah-ho, yah-hey, yah-ho, yeah, yah-ho, hey. Hey, yah-ho, hey, yah-ho, hey, yah-ho, yah-ho, hey, yah, hey, yah. Outcome for the coaching call, yeah, we are preparing and putting in the hours to do thorough work throughout these weeks. Call with Nicholas. 2 calls, 2 no-shows. In outreach, but resources of warm contacts. Machen wir das jetzt mal wirklich wahr, so als hättest du nicht bezahlt. Das ist der Preis, Bro. Alright, one time DSL. Welcome to Self-Optimization Nation. Measure outcomes, track personal metrics, and win. Thank you so much for being part of this community. I appreciate this very much. Now, I want to say that upon joining, so join right now, you will get a live seminar admission if you reach level 5 within the group. We don't just set outcomes, we track them. Self-Optimization Nation and the Life Success App help you easily track RPM outcomes, track your metrics, and review your stats so that you get better every week. Optimize yourself for maximum work output. RPM, strategy, and interventions. RPM goes together with accountability, strategy goes together with clarity, and interventions so that we remove anything inside and outside that is getting in the way so that all of your energies are flowing into the right actions and directions. Measure the personal metrics that build your long-term success. Easily develop and maintain strategic micro habits and watch them compound positivity, belief, friends, and actions. Well, if you don't know me, my name is Florian Rolke. I was, after high school, started out working in the agricultural industry in Australia. Then started to go to university in Germany studying business psychology. but I did not obtain a degree and dropped out in order to start a marketing agency for physical direct mail sales letters serving the industrial paint manufacturing industry in Germany. But I was also always interested in personal development, seminars, and Jim Rohn changed my life. So I met my mentor, quit university, and started taking public speaking training, and launched a few programs throughout the years by myself. And what I was always interested in, to give people a better, clearer future for a more light, less heavy, for a more light, less dark way of life, and a lifestyle brand around that. And so that was all before I met to Peru, and I was pretty inconsistent with daily habits such as social media production. So I didn't really sell at all any of my courses. And that was before I met my good friend Austin, which is now 5 years ago. And he gave me something that his community is now about, which is helping people stop suffering from the downside effects of isolation. So together as a team, we founded Doing an Empire, a salt company. I bought 3 pieces of land that we're developing to a network of independent homesteads who have hydro energy and food production, and a lot of fun, And yes, so Jesus, at some point he made a picture, and we turned that venture a little bit into art sales later on. We help people get up out of bed in the morning, get out of bed and help people with their morning routines. We were always very interested in actual semen retention, which is a practice that helps men have more energy. And we realized quickly that the bigger problem that we actually needed to solve was what was preventing that abstinence from taking place was pornography consumption. So we developed a comprehensive program for pornography recovery, which has then turned into the even bigger picture of like what actually enables the pornography recovery, which is usually loneliness. So now he's solving the problem of loneliness for the United States and big dreams beyond, and he's now operating both the community and Doing an Empire by himself. It was a pretty wild journey of a lot of trying and testing and just massive action. And yeah, talking about massive action, I've always been, for the last 7 years, implementing as best as I could, as a young man in my 20s, the habits and the learnings from business mastery. I've been a Robbins Madanes trained coach for the last 4.5 years now. University Mastery University graduate. And so both of us, we have helped people in our own ways. So this is really for people who are business owners, who do a lot of delegation and communication, and who want to be more clear about where they're going and where what the actions need to be in order to get to the outcome that they want to get to. Key resources inside of the community are our Energize Myself morning call, where we commit our outcomes in front of each other, the strategy sessions at nighttime, where we can either do Q&A or a masterclass about the most important metrics that we track that will impact everything else. The metrics that we track, all of those micro habits and skills, all of those soft skills, I was saying, like empathy, conviction, believing in yourself, having a good handshake, saying the right things at the right time, being able to hold yourself back in a conversation, being able to listen, to let somebody else talk. All of these are micro skills that are all going to be influenced by positivity, belief, friends, and actions. That's where we track these metrics. And by assigning the numbers to only be able to and necessary to focus on 4, we have double impact on all of these micro skills, soft skills, that really make a huge difference in your results with how you come across, how people respond to you, because it's all about people, usually. Because at this point, you either interact with people or with machine. And so that's what we do, strategy sessions, and every Sunday an intervention workshop, so that we can resolve anything inside and outside that is getting in the way. We're going to give you the Life Success app, the 5-minute Saturday newsletter. You can talk to me every day. You get community support. No extra content because I'm not here to add things to your schedule. I'm here to take things off your plate. We track the metrics and you get customized strategies for maximum support. Are you ready to optimize yourself for maximum work routine? And remember, you are eligible to claim, which some people do after 2 weeks only. Exactly. Okay, one more time. 36 slides. Very nice, very nice, very nice. With a light, let's go. Welcome to Self-Optimization Nation. Measure outcomes. Track personal metrics and win. Tracking it. Reps, VSL. Tracking my reps, tracking my numbers. This is good. Welcome to Self-Optimization Nation. Measure outcomes, track personal metrics, and win. You are eligible to get a level 5, when you get to level 5, to claim a free in-person live event ticket that you can claim and come here down to Peru if you feel so inclined. Here within Self-Optimization Nation, we don't just set outcomes, we track them. Self-Optimization Nation and the Life Success app help you easily track RPM outcomes, track your metrics and review your stats so that you get better every week. Optimize yourself for maximum work output. RPM, strategies and interventions. So RPM, you're going to get clarity. RPM goes together with accountability, so that you focus on the goals that you have, the outcomes that you want to achieve. And you stay accountable to these goals, because when you're accountable, and this is what I'm going to show with the Canva graphs, with the stats, with the numbers, when you are more accountable, you have a higher likelihood of actually reaching your goal. Strategy goes together with clarity. You have to be clear about what you're doing. You have to be clear about the strategy that you have and the daily actions that you take within you and within your company. So that's really the practice in front of the camera and doing, speaking, producing, right? Learning how to be on camera with my manners, with all of that. RPM, strategy and interventions so that we can remove anything inside and outside that is getting in the way. Measure the personal metrics that build your long-term success. You will be able to easily develop and maintain strategic micro-habits and watch them compound. Positivity, belief, friends, and actions. These are the habits that we do track. And a little bit about me personally. My name is Florian Olke. I used to work after high school in the Australian... Yeah, okay. No hay problema, gracias. Okay. It's easy. Went to the agricultural industry and served there as a fruit picker and machine operator. And then I came back and then I saved up some $35,000 of my own. As a 20-year-old man, I thought it was pretty cool. And I thought it was pretty cool in selling door-to-door strawberries. And then I was presented with the choice of like, well, do I go travel the world for a few months or do I go back home and study? And I chose to put that into university, studied business psychology for a year, and then quit that to open a marketing agency serving physical direct mail sales letters for the industrial paint manufacturing industry in Germany. Quit that afterwards. I was actually always really interested in personal development seminars, attended a lot of those, both in Germany and internationally. Jim Rohn changed my life. And then I quit college and started to work with my mentor, who was a public speaker, and I got extensive public speaking training along the way. Launched a lot of my own programs throughout the years. And I was always interested in giving people something that makes them have a vision for the future, that makes their life less, more light and less dark, more light and less heavy, and building a lifestyle brand around that. And that's what I'm attempting now to come back to that. And do that consistently by, documenting every day of my 30s, of my path of growth and what I'm up to every day. And that was all before I met my good friend Austin, and I was not really consistent with social media production back then. And this has now been 5 years ago. and we founded a salt company together. I bought 3 properties that we're developing right now. For a network of independent homesteads with food and water. One day he got a painting made with like 2 lions, and that started a little side venture into art sales and graphic design. But we always were really passionate about semen retention, and what we started doing was to help people get out of bed and start their morning and then live their day using semen retention as a tool. But we quickly realized that the even bigger problem was actually the pornography consumption. And so we devised a comprehensive program to help married men through one-on-one support out of that habit. And that has later on gone on to solve the even bigger problem, which is actually what enables the pornography consumption, which is usually isolation and loneliness of some form. So he is now all passionate about solving that problem and operating that together with the Salt Exploitation Company. And yeah, I'm very proud to be partners with him, although we had to find our ways in our own growth of how we structure things. But it's all good. And we're working together closer than ever as a team. And I've been a Tony Robbins trained coach for the last 4.5 years, and for the last 7 years, as you can see, with a lot of tries and attempts and a lot of hard work and massive action, I've been implementing the habits and lessons from Business Mastery for the last 7 years. Been a Mastery University graduate for the last 7 years, and have been implementing that for the last years altogether, RPM daily for almost 2 years now. Really taking RPM seriously by doing it every day and letting that influence as well. Starting to build like my own little software tool with that. So yeah, we've both gone on to take our work online and help people. And this is for business owners who do a lot of delegation communication, who want to be clear. And the key resources inside of the community are the Energize Me morning call. Start your day with energy and focus. Our morning calls boost your motivation. The strategy sessions every night where we can do either Q&As or masterclasses on one of those 4 metrics that we track: positivity, belief, friends, and actions, to ensure continuous personal and professional growth, and the intervention workshops every Sunday, so that we can resolve anything inside and outside that is getting in the way. The Life Success app, the 5-minute Saturday newsletter, you can talk to me every day. You get community support and no extra content. Because I'm not here to add things to your plate, I'm here to take things off your schedule. Right? Customized strategy for maximum support, are you ready? And realize when you join, you are eligible to get a free in-person event ticket where we can do all kinds of really fascinating and interesting experiences outside of the inner work and everything that you will hopefully take away from that mentally, emotionally, spiritually as learnings. On top of that, we can do a whole lot of great experiences here in this beautiful country where so much is possible. So come and join. Or we show you around the Machu Picchu if you've never been there. That's possible. So go book your next trip here. It's nice and friendly, nice and peaceful, and we can have a real retreat. It's nice and friendly, nice and peaceful, and we can have the retreat. And we can have a retreat. Boom! That's rep number 2. Takes work, like Alex, being stronger, and beating my chest, just as Doug said. So he said that one day when I was showing up, easier to beat his chest. And I think that's I think that you realize that snide remark, slightly snide, might have been really sniper towards actually a real underlying truth of that, which is beating your chest is actually really good for you. So I suggest we incorporate that a bit if you don't feel too opposed to that. How are you feeling about that? How would your life be if you beat your chest every day? Not as bait, but actually as a real practice. Not to bait for attention, but as a real practice. Yes, I'm making good content. Mein guter VSL, es ist so easy. One more rep, I know that I can. I know that I can. And then it's 10:30, then we gotta go and eat. Eat with love in my heart. Coca over to the other side and start practicing the VSL. Wir sind vorwärts, jaho. Welcome to Self-Optimization Nation. When you reach level 5, you get a free in-person event ticket with live interventions here in the Sacred Valley of Peru. So what is this community all about? We don't just set outcomes, we track them. Self-Optimization Nation and the Life Success app help you easily track RPM outcomes, track your metrics, and review your stats so that you get better every week. Optimize yourself for maximum work output. RPM, strategy, and interventions. RPM goes together with accountability. Strategy goes together with clarity. And interventions so that we remove anything inside and outside that might be getting in the way. Measure the personal metrics that build your long-term success. Easily develop and maintain strategic micro-habits and watch them compound. Positivity, belief, friends, and actions. Now let me tell you a little bit about myself so that you know that whether based on what I've done so far, you would like to come here and that intrigues you. I think that is very important at this point so that you get to know me and find out whether you want to be around me in this community. So after high school, I worked in the agricultural industry in Australia, picking fruit and selling fresh produce door to door, and came back home with about 35,000 euro, which had actually even much more buying power than dollars back then. So that really would have been absolutely carrying me very, very nicely for the next 2 years. And so I asked myself, well, I want to spend that on traveling the world, or on actually traveling the world, or investing that in university. So I did that. So I did the latter. I invested that into my education and started studying business psychology, but I was too impatient and I was really learning a lot of things that didn't really matter. So I quit that and decided to start a physical direct mail sales letter agency for the industrial paint manufacturing industry in Germany. I was always been very into personal development seminars. Jim Rohn changed my life. And so I quit university and started working for my mentor to build his online academy. And he was a public speaker and giving seminars. And so I took public speaking training under him and with many other people. Graduated ToastMasters, all kinds of things. Graduated ToastMasters, gave some speeches, all kinds of things. And I've launched a few of my own programs throughout the years. And what I'm mostly interested in was to give people a better vision for their future, to have their life more light and less heavy, more light and less dark, and building a lifestyle brand around that. And so that was all before I actually met my good friend Austin, and I was very inconsistent because I suffered from exactly the problem that he's solving now for people, which is isolation and loneliness. Very interested. So we bonded, we worked together and went on to found a salt company, salt exportation business. I bought 3 homesteads, or like 3 pieces of land here that we're developing now under New Incan Empire into like a network of independent farms who, you know, grow vegetables and have hydro energy and Starlink internet and maybe a pool, who knows? And maybe a pool one day, who knows? And so he got a painting made once, and we side ventured into art sales. But what we really were interested in is actually getting his online business off the ground. And so we started working together on Get Out of Bed, where we were very interested in to helping people, number one, get up in the morning in the right way, because the morning routine is absolutely powerful. I always say I don't believe in morning routines. I believe in grand opening ceremonies for every day, because it really is that crucial. How you start your morning is how you will live the rest of your day. And it is very important. And it is very important. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be aware of that impact that it has on the rest of your day. But we all did that to basically teach people semen retention, which is a practice that we believe in. But we realized soon that the larger problem that we need to solve is actually pornography consumption. So we devised and developed a comprehensive program around that. And that has later on become a community which solves the even bigger problem of which enables pornography, which is isolation. And so now both the community as well as the exportation business are being managed by my good friend Austin, God bless him. And throughout all of that, I've been implementing, as you can see, taking a lot of action and trying things and learning skills along the way, and learning a lot of skills along the way of marketing and sales and people and leadership and self-leadership and creativity and how to manage your energies and how to live your day, how to allot your time, and all kinds of life skills, right, that you pick up when you just do shit. And so business mastery, for the last 7 years, I've been implementing the habits and practices from that. I've been a Tony Robbins trained coach for the last 4.5 years, and been, as I said, Mastery University graduate for the last 7 years, and have implemented RPM now daily for almost 2 years. And so we've both taken our business online, which was the idea that we learned in this time right now, the online skills, and let the salt business kind of grow on its own. And so we've both taken our business online. So this is for business owners who are unclear about delegation and communication, who want to be more clear. The key resources inside of the community. You're not just joining a program, you're going to get 10 calls each week, which is the Energize Myself morning call. Start your day with energy and focus. Our morning calls boost your motivation, help you establish positive habits, and set the tone for a productive day. The strategy sessions, 3 times per week, where we can either do a masterclass on those 4 metrics that we track: positivity, belief, friends, and actions, because these metrics are actually impacting all of the soft skills that are adding to your success and to your bottom line after all. And then the intervention workshop every Sunday, so that we remove anything inside and outside that is getting in the way. Life Success app, 5-minute Saturday newsletter. You can talk to me every day and you get community support. I'm not here to add things to your schedule. I'm here to take things off your plate. So we're going to measure our numbers, and you get customized strategy for maximum output. Are you ready to optimize yourself for maximum work output? And remember, you're going to get a seminar for free. Okay, 10:32, time to get breakfast. 56 minutes of content, and we are frozen. That's so unfortunate, but I don't care. Let's go. Mehr Verantwortung. Mehr und mehr Verantwortung. Right? Exactly. Yes, I am a prima streamer. After all of these conversations, now is the goal to get Yes, I'm getting 80 members by the end of this week. Yes, I'm getting 80 members in my community by the end of this week. Yes, I'm reaching out to people. People are flowing into my community in avalanches of abundance. Yes, the right 80 people are flowing into my community this week. How are you doing?
take a right hand, shake it out. How many people here want to learn faster? How many people want to remember more?
French, please. Translate that into French, please. Hello, I hope you're having a great day and thank you very much for joining, period. You must have been on my email list for yoga or healing practitioners that I made in 2020 when I first started my business, and thank you very much for joining. I unfortunately don't speak French, the community is in English, but to make you welcome and to go the extra mile, I would be willing to help you out in Spanish if you happen to speak that, in case you don't speak English. I hope you're having a great day and feel most welcomed in this community. just send more messages tomorrow. And make it a routine.